Have you ever seen a puppy with 5 tails? Meet Ollie! He was born with not 1 but 5 fluffy tails. At first, Ollie thought having 5 tails was absolutely fantastic. He could wag all 5 at once, he could make them dance. But as Ollie grew up, his 5 tails started causing a few big problems. So let's follow Ollie's incredible 5-tailed journey. Nobody in Animal City had ever seen anything like it. The owl doctor carefully examined a newborn puppy. He counted the tiny fluffy tails once, then counted them again. His eyes grew wide with surprise. Little Ollie had been born with 5 fluffy tails, but Ollie simply wagged all 5 tails happily, completely unaware that he was different. As the years passed, Ollie grew into a kind, cheerful little puppy. His 5 tails also became bigger and fluffier. Every time he walked through Animal City, animals stopped to stare. Some secretly counted his tails. Others giggled. A mischievous monkey even tried touching one of them before running away laughing. Soon, the day he had been waiting for finally arrived. It was his very first day of school.
Have a great day at school, sweetie.
His mother carefully helped him get ready for school and wished him the best day ever. In the classroom, the elephant teacher warmly welcomed Ollie and asked him to take a seat. But even sitting down became a challenge. His fluffy tails spread across several chairs. One knocked books onto the floor. The classroom filled with laughter again. Poor Ollie quickly tried to gather all 5 tails together and sat down on the floor. During math class, everyone worked silently while the elephant teacher solved problems on the board. Without Ollie even noticing, one of his fluffy tails slowly lifted into the air. The teacher happily thought Ollie wanted to answer a question. Only then did Ollie realize his tail, not his paw, had volunteered him. The whole class laughed again. Even Ollie gave a tiny embarrassed smile. Maybe having 5 tails wasn't always his fault. Then came art class. The students happily painted while Ollie carefully dipped his tails into red paint, one into blue paint, another into green, another into yellow, another into purple. Paint splashed onto the teacher's dress, the classroom, and even the floor. The children laughed louder than ever. Later, everyone played hide and seek. This time, Ollie found the perfect hiding place behind a huge green bush. He smiled proudly. No one would ever find him. But his 5 fluffy tails slowly popped out from behind the bush. Within seconds, everyone spotted him. The next few days at school didn't get any easier. During football, Ollie ran onto the playground with a big smile, hoping to join a team. But before the game even started, the team captain shook his head. The other children believed 5 tails would make the game unfair. Ollie quietly walked away. He felt very sad. For the first time, he looked at his 5 fluffy tails and quietly wondered if life would be easier with only 1. Even simple playground games became difficult. On the merry-go-round, his tails became tangled together. On the slide, they got stuck halfway down. No matter what he tried, his 5 tails always seemed to cause another funny accident. Everyone laughed. That evening, Ollie stood quietly in front of his bedroom mirror. He gently held all 5 fluffy tails in his paws. For a long time, he simply stared at them. Then, with tears in his eyes, he whispered, "I wish I had only 1 tail." His mother hugged him with love. Ollie told his mother about the surgery. But Mom wasn't happy. She didn't want Ollie to make such a big decision just because other animals had laughed at him. She reminded him that his 5 tails weren't something he needed to be ashamed of. But Ollie was still hurt. He didn't want to listen. He believed that if he could just have 1 normal tail, everything would become easier. So Ollie made up his mind. The very next morning, his mother took him to the tail surgery clinic. Inside the clinic, the wise owl doctor carefully examined Ollie's 5 tails once again. The doctor explained that removing 4 tails was possible, but the surgery would cost 500 gold coins. He searched his piggy bank. Only a few gold coins rolled into his paw. Ollie's hopeful smile slowly disappeared, but he was determined. If Mom wouldn't pay for the surgery, he would earn the money himself. The very next morning, Ollie found his first job delivering newspapers. He proudly carried a huge bundle through Animal City. Newspapers flew everywhere. Even Ollie couldn't help smiling. Although the delivery wasn't perfect, the newspaper owner appreciated how hard Ollie had worked and rewarded him with a few gold coins. A few days later, Ollie found work in a bakery. His wagging tails accidentally rolled pieces of dough into perfectly round loaves. Soon after, he started working at a popular restaurant. While Ollie carefully carried one tray with his paws, his other 4 fluffy tails balanced 4 more trays at the same time. His next job was at a busy car wash. One tail held a sponge, another sprayed water, a third polished the windows, a fourth wiped the wheels. The fifth accidentally sprayed water all over Ollie. Finally, the big day arrived. Ollie poured all the coins onto the floor. He counted them slowly. His heart beat faster with every coin. At last, he smiled. He had finally saved 500 gold coins. The next morning, Ollie carefully placed the coins into a small cloth bag and walked toward the tail surgery clinic. The owl doctor welcomed him with a kind smile and led him inside. Everything was ready. He noticed an elderly turtle struggling to cross the busy road outside the clinic. Without thinking twice, Ollie placed the bag of coins on a chair and rushed outside. He gently helped the turtle cross the road safely. The old turtle smiled with gratitude. At that very moment, all 5 of Ollie's fluffy tails wagged happily together. Across the street, a famous penguin photographer was searching Animal City for a unique face to feature in Animal Fashion Week. The cheerful little puppy instantly caught his attention. The photographer quickly lifted his camera. He couldn't stop taking pictures. Ollie looked surprised. He had no idea why anyone would want pictures of his 5 tails. The next morning, Animal City woke up to a big surprise. Ollie's smiling face appeared everywhere, on giant billboards, on television screens, on newspapers, on magazine covers. Everyone wanted to meet the 5-tailed puppy. Before long, fans gathered outside Ollie's house. Some asked for selfies, others wanted autographs. The same animals who once laughed at him were now cheering his name. A few days later, a royal peacock messenger arrived carrying a sparkling golden envelope. Inside was a special invitation. Ollie had been invited to walk the runway at the biggest event in Animal City, Animal Fashion Week. Ollie could hardly believe it. On the day of the show, for a moment, Ollie felt nervous. Then his mother gently smiled and reminded him how far he had come. Ollie took a deep breath. Bright lights shone beyond the runway. Hundreds of animals filled the audience. This time, he wasn't hiding his 5 tails. He proudly walked onto the runway. Thunderous applause filled the hall. Camera flashes sparkled everywhere. The judges smiled. Every step Ollie took filled him with confidence. For the very first time in his life, he felt proud to be different. Moments later, the lion judge walked onto the stage carrying a shining golden trophy. With a big smile, he announced the winner of Animal Fashion Week. It was Ollie! The crowd erupted with excitement. Ollie lifted the golden trophy high into the air. A few days later, Ollie returned to his old school. Everything looked the same. But something had changed. The same children who once laughed at him now ran toward him with huge smiles. At that moment, he finally understood something he would never forget. The thing he had always wanted to hide had become the very thing that made him special.